What if I told you that somewhere in these nights of Ramadan, there is a single night so powerful that it outweighs more than 83 years of worship? 83 years. That's longer than most people will even live. Yet Allah gives us one night that carries more reward than a lifetime. A night where every prayer feels heavier on the scale, every tear is more meaningful, and every sincere dua rises with unmatched value. This is not just a spiritual moment. This is Laylat al-Qadr, the night of power. The night when the Quran was first revealed to Muhammad, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him, changing the course of human history forever. On this night, angels descend in numbers beyond imagination. Peace fills the earth until dawn. And destinies for the coming year are written, your provision, your struggles, your relief, your opportunities. We live in a time full of distractions. Notifications don't stop. Sleep feels easier than sujud. Scrolling feels lighter than reflection. But imagine missing a night that could erase years of mistakes. Imagine letting the most powerful hours of the year slip away. Laylat al-Qadr is a divine invitation, an invitation to reset, to be forgiven, to ask boldly, and to step into a new chapter of your life. And here on The Inspired Muslim, we're going to break down exactly why this night matters and what you must do to make sure you don't miss it. If you want reminders that strengthen your Iman and content that prepares you for moments like this, make sure you subscribe to The Inspired Muslim and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that could change your life. Because this night will come, and you need to be ready when it does. So what exactly is Laylat al-Qadr? The name itself carries power. Layla means night. Al-Qadr means decree, destiny, value, honor. It is the night of decree, the night where matters are decided. It is also the night of power because of the immense spiritual weight it carries. This is the night when the Quran first descended from the heavens, when revelation began upon Muhammad, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him, in the cave of Hira. That moment didn't just change one man's life, it changed the course of human history. From that night onward, guidance was illuminated, darkness was challenged, and hearts were awakened. Allah describes this night in Surah Al-Qadr with words that stop you in your tracks. Laylat al-Qadr is better than 1,000 months. Think about that. 1,000 months is more than 83 years. That means one sincere prayer on this night could outweigh decades of worship. One heartfelt dua could be worth a lifetime. One tear shed out of fear, hope, or love for Allah could be multiplied beyond imagination. This is not about quantity, it's about divine multiplication. It's about a Lord who gives beyond what we deserve. And it doesn't stop there. On this night, angels descend in numbers beyond human comprehension. The atmosphere is described as filled with peace until the break of dawn. Scholars mention that it is a night free from evil and filled with tranquility. There is something spiritually different about it. A calm. A stillness. A sacred weight in the air. It is as if the heavens open in a way they do not on other nights. But here's the part that really makes you pause. This is the night when decrees are written. What will unfold in the coming year? Moments of ease. Moments of test. Opportunities. Protection. Growth. The page of your next chapter begins here. That is why believers search for it, long for it, and refuse to waste it. Because Laylat al-Qadr is not just a historical event. It is a living opportunity that returns every single year. Now here's the deeper question, why is Laylat al-Qadr so powerful? Why does this single night carry more weight than a lifetime? It's not random. It's not symbolic. It's layered with meaning, mercy, and divine generosity. First, this is the night the Quran began its revelation to Muhammad, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him. Think about what that means. The final message to humanity. The guidance that would shape civilizations. The words that millions memorize, recite, and live by today, all of it traces back to this night. When the first verses were revealed, the world shifted. A message of Tawheed. A call to justice. A reminder of accountability. A promise of mercy. Laylat al-Qadr is powerful because it marks the beginning of that light entering the world. Second, the descent of the angels. The Quran tells us that angels come down in large numbers, along with Gabriel, by the permission of their Lord. Imagine the spiritual atmosphere. An unseen gathering filling the earth. Peace spreading until dawn. Scholars describe it as a night free from chaos and heavy with tranquility. It's not just about reward, it's about presence. Divine presence. Angelic presence. A closeness to Allah that feels different from any other time of the year. And then there's the part that hits personally: destiny. On this night, the decree for the coming year is written. What will unfold in your life? The doors that will open. The tests that will shape you. The blessings you will receive. The relief you have been waiting for. This is why believers don't treat it casually. This is the night to ask boldly. To pray deeply. To cry sincerely. Because you are speaking to the one who controls everything that is about to unfold. Laylat al-Qadr is powerful because it is mercy concentrated into a single night. It is opportunity compressed into a few hours. It is Allah giving His servants a chance to rise higher than their weaknesses, higher than their past mistakes, higher than their doubts. And the real power of this night? It's that it comes back every single year, giving you another chance to level up spiritually. So when does Laylat al-Qadr actually happen? That's the part that makes it even more powerful. We don't know the exact date. And that's not by accident. The Prophet Muhammad, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him, taught that it is found in the last 10 nights of Ramadan, especially the odd nights, the 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, or 29th. Many people focus heavily on the 27th night, but the wisdom behind not knowing for certain is deep. If we knew the exact night, most of us would only worship intensely once. But by keeping it hidden, Allah encourages us to strive for 10 nights instead of one. It pushes consistency. It tests sincerity. Think about that. Somewhere in those final nights, while people are sleeping, while some are scrolling, while some are exhausted, that sacred night could be unfolding. The angels could be descending. The peace could be spreading. The decrees could be written. And some hearts will be awake in sujud while others miss it without realizing what passed them by. This uncertainty creates urgency. It makes the last 10 nights different. The atmosphere shifts. The masjids feel heavier with worship. Homes become quieter in the late hours. Believers search for it like someone searching for hidden treasure, because that's exactly what it is. A treasure of forgiveness. A treasure of multiplied reward. A treasure of destiny. And here's the powerful mindset shift: Laylat al-Qadr is not something you guess. It's something you prepare for. You show up every night of the last 10 like it could be the one. You pray like it's the night your future is being written. You make dua like it's your final opportunity. So what should you actually do if you want to make the most of Laylat al-Qadr? Not just feel motivated, but truly maximize it. First, pray. And not just routine prayer. Pray with presence. Even if it's 2 rak'ah in the middle of the night, pray like this could be the moment that changes everything. Slow down your recitation. Stay longer in sujud. Speak to Allah from your heart. You don't need perfect words. You need sincerity. Because on this night, even small actions are magnified beyond imagination. Second, make dua, and make it bold. This is not the night to ask small. Ask for forgiveness for every mistake you regret. Ask for Jannah. Ask for protection from trials you don't even see coming. Ask for success in your dunya and akhirah. The Prophet Muhammad, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him, taught a powerful dua for this night. Allahumma inaka afuwan tuhibul afwa fafu ani. O Allah, you are most forgiving, and you love to forgive, so forgive me. Simple. Deep. Transformative. Repeat it. Mean it. Feel it. Third, reconnect with the Quran. Remember, this is the night the Quran began its revelation. Even if you read a few pages, read with reflection. Let the words sink in. Let them speak to you. This is not about speed, it's about connection. Fourth, seek forgiveness intentionally. Think about the things you've been carrying quietly. The habits you want to break. The guilt you've been hiding. Lay it all down in sujud. Laylat al-Qadr is a night of mercy. A night of wiping the slate clean. And finally, give charity if you can. Even a small amount given sincerely on this night carries multiplied reward. Imagine giving something small and it being recorded as if you gave consistently for decades. That's the level of opportunity we're talking about. This is the mindset: show up every one of the last 10 nights like it could be Laylat al-Qadr. Don't wait to feel spiritual. Don't wait for motivation. Discipline over feelings. Presence over perfection. Because this night is not about being flawless. It's about being sincere. Somewhere in these final nights of Ramadan, Laylat al-Qadr will arrive. The angels will descend. Peace will spread until dawn. And destinies will be written. The world may look normal on the outside: quiet streets, dark skies, people asleep, but in the unseen, something extraordinary will be unfolding. The question isn't whether that night will come. It will. The question is, where will you be when it does? Will you be awake in sujud, whispering your deepest du'as? Will you be asking for forgiveness with a heart ready to change? Or will it pass like any other night? This is your reminder that no matter what your past looks like, your future is not sealed in hopelessness. Laylat al-Qadr is proof that Allah gives second chances. Third chances. Unlimited chances. It's a night designed for comeback stories. A night for hearts that feel tired. A night for believers who know they're not perfect but still refuse to give up. On The Inspired Muslim, we don't just talk about inspiration, we act on it. So don't let this be another video you watch and forget. Take this reminder seriously. Show up in the last 10 nights. Pray like it matters. Ask like He is listening, because He is. And if this reminder moved you even a little, subscribe to The Inspired Muslim and share this with someone who needs that push. You never know whose life could change because you shared one reminder. May Allah allow us to witness Laylat al-Qadr, to recognize it, and to leave it forgiven and transformed. Ameen.